So you get the pair of wins in the doubleheader today over St. Peter's. Is this a much better? Did you like the way that they bounced back after the doubleheader you guys had yesterday?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you can never take a team lightly, and for them to come out ready to go was big for us today.
It looked like in that first game, it was almost getting a little nerve-wracking going into those late innings with still only that slight 2-run cushion. Did it seem like a little bit maybe, oh no, we're going to go through what we did yesterday?
No, actually. I felt like we were in control the whole day, and I thought Lauren did a nice job in the circle. She was in control. So there was never a point in game one where I felt like it was going to be like an uh-oh moment. It was nice to have a bigger cushion going into later innings once we scored 3 more. But no, I had faith in Lauren that she was going to keep them off the board.
Yeah, what do you think the difference was today? What do you think the team did much better offensively?
We talked a lot about our hitting approach yesterday, so we had the girls go in and write down what their plan is. I think yesterday we weren't following our plan. We weren't making a plan. We were just going in there and taking hacks, and we were very undisciplined in our approach. So today we worked a lot more on being aggressive to our pitch and understanding when to be aggressive and how to work in certain counts, and they did a great job of executing the plans that they each individually came up with.
Yeah, did they execute that plan really well in the second game? I mean, I think when they put up that 4-run inning, it seemed like all of a sudden 3 or 4 batters started really attacking the early pitches in the count.
Absolutely, yeah. I think when you have a plan as a hitter, it makes you a lot more confident. You have something to kind of fall back on when things aren't going your way. So for them to have their plans, articulate their plan, write them down, and then really focus in and trust the plan that they created, that was the difference today.
And when that St. Peter's injury occurred, what did you have to do to kind of keep your team calm and focused after everything cleared out to finish the game strong?
It was a long delay, so we kind of just let them stay loose, and we actually kind of let them lose a little bit of focus in that downtime, and then just gather them back together once we're ready to go and refocus. Sometimes in a long delay like that, you can't try to stay too focused because then you can kind of get flat. So we kind of let them just stay loose. Not be goofy because we're being respectful of there being an injury, but just stay loose and then refocus when it's time to go. And they're good at that.
And then now what's the best positive that you want to take away from this and hopefully sustain going forward?
One is confidence building. I think for us as coaches, we built a lot of confidence in Lauren today. She did a nice job on the mound, and we're very confident in her as a pitcher, but today and at Fairfield, she really showed us that she can win games for us, and confidence in themselves. So each player being confident that they can have a plan and stick to it and be successful with that plan.
Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
Lauren, your team gets a pair of wins today against St. Peter's, bounce back after a tough day yesterday. What did you do so well on the mound to really force the hitters to chase a lot of pitches and just have a hard time making good contact?
Well, all my pitches were working today, so I just kind of focused on how to pitch it, the right spin and stuff, and like where to throw it on which counts.
And how big was it to see your team able to get that run support, especially late in the game when that was a tough task for you guys these last few games?
It's really great when we get the run support, and they always have when we do the work and we get the ground balls and the fly balls and whatnot, and there were no errors either, so that's always a good thing.
And then in the second game, I know you didn't pitch, but still got a good result there. How big is it for you and the team as a whole to come away with 2 wins in a doubleheader?
It feels really good going into the week, too. They know that we work very hard, and it's nice for us to see that they have our back.
What would be the biggest positive to take away and to hope that you can sustain going forward now as you try and generate some momentum here?
The fire to win is the main thing. I think that if we go out and say we're going to win and we do the things that need to be done, then we can win more.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thanks.